Jumping straight into the tutorial, I'm going to spritz my face with the Body Shop Vitamin C Face Mist before moisturizing my face with the Ofra Vitamin C Cream. I'm using a brush to apply moisturizer because this technique ensures that the brush hairs do not soak in too much foundation later. Now I'm using the same brush to apply the Body Shop InstaGlow CC Cream in the shade Peachy Glow. This is a perfect layer to add before foundation if you're going for a full-on glam face. With the same brush, I apply a mix of the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation and Nars Weightless Luminous Foundation. Then I bounce off all the excess with a damp beauty blender for a more skin-like finish. Moving on to concealing and highlighting, I'm using the Maybelline Master Conceal in Light to highlight and brighten the inner corners of my eyes. I only take it halfway as this is way too light for me. I use the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NW30 from the center to the outer corners and all the way from the edge of my nose to the top of my cheekbones to give a real lift to my cheekbones. I personally love using this technique because I saw Nikki tutorials and Mario use them, and this is really good when you are doing a reverse smoky eye and you're using very bright eyeshadows, so any darkness under the eyes is neutralized. So this is really good for me. I really like it. I'm also taking some on the bridge of my nose and some on the top of my forehead, that's above my eyebrows, and a little bit on top of my forehead, and then also on my cupid's bow and the corners of my mouth. And I'm going to blend it all in with the damp beauty blender, just bouncing the beauty blender to make sure that it's all blended nicely and everything is seamless and it's all part of skin. And I'm not going to rub that beauty blender on my face because I don't want that product to move. It has to be exactly where I want it to be. I'm going to set all of that in place with that damp beauty blender and this Makeup Revolution luxury powder in Banana. I absolutely love how beautiful this powder is. Now for the eyeshadows, the first thing I'm going to do is put on a layer of primer. This is my Sephora eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to set it all in place again with the Makeup Revolution banana powder, and I'm using my Real Techniques sponge to do this because I couldn't be bothered to get another brush out for this. Now I'm taking the Ofra Cosmetics On The Glow makeup palette and using this highlighter here for my brow bone highlight. I'm just using this very lightly for the moment, but I'm going to top it up later, and then I'm going to build my transition shade and just darken that outer corner a little bit with this cool brown shade from the Makeup Revolution palette. I'm just building that transition shade. As you can see, I've already built like a contour, so there's a lot of lovely shading going on because this look is not very complicated, so I'm not planning to make it difficult. Going in with the Morphe brushes shimmer shade. This is like a lovely coppery, soft coppery brown, I want to say, and I'm going to use this in the inner corners all the way through the outer corners. So this is just all over the eyelid, but I'm not going to mess up that transition shade, and I'm going to blend it all in together so that everything is nice and seamless. Now for the reverse smoky eye, I'm going to line mine with this lovely NYX pink eyeliner. I was pretty stumped that I had this with me, this pink eyeliner. For this Rihanna inspired look, only this hot pink eyeshadow would do. So anyway, I'm taking a brush to slowly smudge that lower lash line. And then I'm going in with the Urban Decay Electric eyeshadow palette, and I'm taking the color Savage, and I'm just going to pop that on the base that we put in there with the eyeliner. I'm really making it as dark as possible before smudging the outer edges so that it doesn't look like one block of color sitting there, but it's nice and seamless. So I'm also doing the exact same thing with the other eye. I'm just taking this purple on a smaller brush, and then I'm just going to take it to the lower lash line only. I'm not going to blend it too much in with the pink, just to give a transition from the black eyeliner. I'm going to smudge inside my waterline and to the pink eyeshadow I've put on the lower lash line, if that makes sense. I'm just going to brighten the inner corners with the exact same shimmery highlight that I used for my brow bone from the Ofra Cosmetics palette. And then I'm going in with ColourPop. This is the cream gel liner, and I'm just going to line my upper and lower waterlines with this one. As you can see, the transition is already in from the black to the purple to the pink, and I really love this look because I would never wear like pink on its own. I always would have to have some kind of a green or a purple or something else mixed with it. Now I'm going to go in with the brows because my eyes are going to be so dramatic and my outfit of the day is going to be dramatic as well. So I'm leaving the brows fairly simple. So I did not want to invest too much time in it. So I'm using the Rimmel Brow This Way in dark brown, and I'm just going to give my eyebrows some shape and also help them stay in place. Then I'm going in with two mascaras. I'm going to use falsies, but I still want to build up lashes for this look, and I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion mascara with my L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly mascara. I don't know why I've started loving this combination recently. As you can see, my lashes are really built up using these. So loving this combination, highly recommended. Now I'm going in with a cream contour because it's a night out. So I'm just highlighting my cheekbones, my forehead, and my jawline, and then also the sides of my nose, just to create depth and definition. And then I'm going to smudge it all with the same brush I used for foundation. I don't know why I've become so stingy with brushes. I just don't like using too many brushes these days. Then I'm going to set all of that in place with the Bahama Mama bronzer. It's quite light, I know, but it really does the job of setting because I love using bronzers and so many different products on top of all this. So I don't want a very dark bronzer to set my contour. Now I'm just bouncing that Real Techniques sponge just to make sure that everything is nice and soft, and then I'm going to go in with a bronzer from that Ofra Cosmetics palette, and then I'm just going to bounce that all over my skin. So just to give it some warmth, because warmth is what we're looking for in the winter. Now I'm going to use the Maybelline concealer to highlight the bridge of my nose and also under where my contour is, so right under my cheekbones. So this will accentuate that contour even more and give a frame to my face that my chubby face doesn't naturally have. Then I'm going to set all that again with the luxury powder by Makeup Revolution. Now I'm using the NYX Sweet Cheeks blush palette and these two colors here just to give it a slight hint of color. I really don't want this blush to stand out too much, just melt in with the bronzer. And then I'm going in, taking the same On The Glow makeup palette by Ofra Cosmetics, the same highlighter I've used before, just to pop some on the top of my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, and also some on my Cupid's bow. And now I'm going to pop on some falsies, and these are from Amorous, and you get them on Amazon and they are beautiful. For my lips, I'm going to use the LA Girl lip liner all over my lips. This is the one, the shade Plum, and I'm using it all over my lips, and then going in with the Bourjois 3D Effect lip gloss in number 7, and then topping that with the Sexy Mother Pucker lip gloss in Candy Queen. Now I'm going to set everything in place with the Gerard Cosmetics Jasmine setting spray, and then I'm using my beauty blender to set everything up so that it doesn't look, the makeup doesn't look cakey. It all looks like skin. It's all seamless and well blended. And now to finish everything, I am going to pop on my perfumes, and today I'm using a combination of 3 perfumes. All this drama I do mostly in the winter, so please bear with me. I'm using the Jasmine oil first as a base just on my pulse points, and then going in with the Nuit de Tuberose by L'Artisan Parfumé, then layering all of that with the Jo Malone Oud and Bergamot fragrance. Anyway, this is the finished look. I really hope that you like this look, and if you did, then please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe and comment, and I will see you guys in my next video. So thank you so much for watching.